Have y'all ever thought there was a better operator than Ash, Buck, or Jackal? Well, in this video, I'll be showing y'all the top 5 most underrated operators that if you pick, your gameplay will increase dramatically. Let's get into it. Number 1, we have the one and only Nook. Nook is a really good operator, but her guns are kind of lackluster. The FMG9, this gun really isn't that. The gun really isn't that bad. It got 34 damage, 800 fire rate, and the recoil is really easy to control. So her guns aren't that bad, but again, it's not an assault rifle, so her guns aren't that good. And then she has a deagle, and then she has frag grenades, and then in the new season, she's gonna have the little new the hard breaching thing, which is gonna be amazing. But the real thing that I want to talk about Nook is her ability. So basically, her ability is, you see, she has like a Ben 10 watch on her hand, right? And when she presses it, basically, her footsteps make little to no noise, and then no one can see her on cameras. So basically, if a defender gets on a cam and your Nook and your ability is activated, the defender will see no one there, but you will actually be there. And that ability can be so powerful, especially like if you're trying to go for like a rush. Your whole team can go from one side, and then Nook can just go from another side and try to flank around quietly, and they won't even know unless they have like a Legion or a proximity mine there. So Nook is a very valuable operator, and I feel like you just have to know how to get the most out of a gun in order for her to be the best. Alright, so at number 4, we have the one and only Capital. Alright, so basically he has a crossbow that can fire fire, and it can also fire a smoke grenade. Let's just say that. Alright, so basically, okay, so his guns I feel like are underrated, cause his part 308 is pretty good, but it has a really low fire rate, so I think that's why people don't really like it that much. But I feel like it's a pretty good gun, but it's not the best. But what I like to use when I use Capital is his light machine gun. It has 100 rounds, 48 damage, and the fire rate is kind of slow. Like, the fire rate is the same as a assault rifle, which is kind of scary. And the thing is, look, they have the same damage, same fire rate, but the LMG has just a higher mag capacity. So why wouldn't you use the LMG? So, and it has a maybe better recoil. But the thing is, it's just like he is so good just by like holding off like choke points. So like he can use his fire bolts to just like put it like in a door, and they just can't go through the door, or they're gonna take a lot of damage. And then he can cut off line of sight with his smoke grenades. And Capital is just a really underrated operator. And then next season he gonna get the hard breaching gadget too. He gonna be unstoppable. I'm telling you, Capital pick rate is gonna be really high in the next season. And the next operator we have on the list is the one and only Ayana. Now, Ayana is underrated, but it takes a lot of skill to use her, if you know what I'm saying. She has a clone of herself that is infinite, and she can just walk in the room and she can clear rooms and see if anybody's in there or not. So basically, this is like a drone, but yeah, it's a drone, but it's just infinite. But the thing is, if you use Ayana just like by yourself, she's not really good, because in Rainbow Six Siege, information moves so quick, and like information can change in like a second. So the second you like get off your drone and see if they're there, they can move to another side of the room. So it's kind of hard to use it when you're solo queuing. But when you are like in a duo or like a 3-stack, 4-stack, or 5-stack, it is so amazing to use her, because especially if you have like good callouts, you can check the room, and if your team is coming like right behind not the alibi, right behind a hologram, the defender is gonna shoot the hologram first, and their teammate can kill the person who shot your hologram. So I feel like she's just like really good, and then her gun choices. The ARX200, a really valid gun, a really good gun, and then she has the G36. And this gun, I don't know how I feel about this. I personally kind of like it. I'm not really sure, but it's a decent gun. She has a pistol, whatever. Then she has frag grenades, which is amazing to use with her ability. And then she has smoke grenades for the plant. So Ayana, I feel like just like Ayana is a person who you can pick as a flex operator, and she can be used on any site. She can just help the team. The next person we have on the list is the defender. We have Alibi. Now, Alibi, I love playing Alibi. Like, I just started playing her this season. She is amazing. So basically, she can deploy holograms over herself, and when the attackers fire at it, it will ping them wherever they are. So basically, let's go over her gun. She has an MX4 Storm. This is one of the best guns on defense. Like, the fire rate is crazy, and it's just a really good, solid SMG. Then she had this powerful pistol with a suppressor on it. Always run a suppressor on it. Don't go mother break. Then she has a shotgun pistol, which can make rotate holes. Then she has deployable shield or impact grenades. Now how I play her, I use my deployable shield because like what I like to do is I like to put my alibi thing behind the deployable shield, and then when someone shoots it, I'll be hiding behind the deployable shield so that I can just peek up and shoot them and get a kill. And yeah, so basically, Alibi is just like I feel like Alibi, you just have to be really creative though. Like, if you just put it in like doorways and that kind of stuff, you won't get the most out of Alibi. So like when y'all try to use Alibi, just try to use your head and try to just like use your brain and think of like creative ways y'all can kill the enemies, and y'all will probably be able to kill them. So the final person we have on the list is the one and only Ella. Okay, Ella. Let's talk about Ella, because Ella is like really complicated of an operator. So first we have for Scorpion Eve 3A1WZYZ. This gun is something. It's something different. Let me tell y'all. It's something special. So basically, if you shoot more than 16 shots, you're gonna miss every shot after 16. So basically, you would have to breath fire with the weapon, because as you can see, the recoil pattern is stupid. It's retarded. So what I do is I only shoot in bursts. So like I shoot like 16, get in the cover, shoot another 16, then I might reload, shoot another 16, that kind of stuff. But the thing is, I feel like people are playing Ella wrong. I feel like Ella can be really good as the anchor. Cause look, she has a deployable shield, and not an anchor. Like, she can be like an anchor. She can might kind of like lurk like outside of the thing, but I don't think she should be like a hard roamer though. And she also has grismont mines, which can concuss people when they come near the grismont mine. And basically, this can also give you a sound cue of where they're at, because when the grismont mines go off, it makes like a big explosion thing, and if you can hear it, you can tell where they are. So basically, she is just like her gun has a really good fire rate, but the recoil is just like really bad. But if you can control the recoil and you play her as an anchor, she can be one of the best operators in the game, and that's why she is so underrated. Alright guys, so if y'all want to see who are the top 5 most overrated operators in the game, I'll have a card linked above so you can see my last video. So like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I hope y'all have a great day. See you on the next video.
I got weed songs, if you smoke good. I got peace songs, hope you ain't so hood that you can't kick it, get it, have a party.